One of the good things that happened to me recently, which is something that kind of happens to me a lot, and I know there are a lot of white people here, so please don't get upset. Anyway, but no, you will, because that's what you do. But you're so cute. But I mistakenly told some white friends that I didn't know what This American Life was. Okay, and before you judge me, yes, I don't listen to NPR, but I was fucking on it, so thank you. So I'm important. Anyway, but this is what happened. I was talking and to some friends, and they were talking about This American Life, and I was like, "What's that?" And then they all looked at me like, "Are you serious?" Well, they said that. One of them said, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "What? Yeah, I don't know what that is." Apparently it's a whole story. But they're, it's on NPR? And so, my response to them was, and maybe it'll be my response to people in the crowd who probably thought that was dumb, I didn't know. But, have y'all ever seen that movie Sprung with Tisha Campbell and Joe Torre? They all looked at me like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, some of us live in different fucking worlds, okay? Some of us listen to NPR, and some of us have seen every episode of the TV show Girlfriends. And if you don't know that show, look it up, it's fucking great. Some of us have seen all of the House Party movies. And maybe that was my childhood. I'm sorry, I was having a good time." It's weird. No, but actually that's not the most annoying thing that's ever happened with some white friends. I think the thing that I get a lot, which annoys me more, is, "Oh, you've never been to Europe?" Really? That's nice. Not even for school? No, I went to Evergreen because this was affordable and I learned about racism, which I already knew about. Okay, I have to leave. But here's the thing, I am a fat person, that is true, I'm fat. And I think it's funny that when you say that, it makes people kind of uncomfortable. Like, I don't know, because there's like this societal need for some people to be like, "No, you're not." It's like, no, listen, it's fine. Like, I barely have a fucking neck. I know what's going on here. Like, here's the thing, I was here for every single one of these decisions, y'all. And I have zero regrets, is what I'm saying. Zero. Because, you know, it's like two people things. It's uncomfortable in comedy, I think, when you come up and you're a girl and you say you're fat and you like to drink. When you're a guy who's like, "I drink a lot and I'm fat," everyone's like, "Holy shit, that's Santa Claus, let's hug him." But it's like, when you're a girl, everyone's like, "Oh God, someone tell her she's pretty after the show, she's probably a cutter." Like, just... I'm trying to say is I'm equally as fucking jolly, okay? It's fine. I would grow a beard if I could. It's awesome. You guys would like me more probably. But no, but yeah, I am fat and it's fine. I have been thin. I have been thin in my life. Everyone, and it's fine. I'm not saying one works for whoever. Just for me personally, I prefer being fat. And I'll tell you why. You might think that's weird. I'll tell you why. It's because the whole time I was thin, I was worried about being fat. Now that I'm fat, fuck it. Like a lot of pros to being fat, and here are the pros. Everything. Right? Thank you. I'll break it down. Okay. One, I get to eat whatever I want, and I don't feel guilty about it. Two, I barely have to work out. You're like, "You don't work out. You caught me." Okay. Yeah. And then, like, no one ever expects you to take the stairs if there's another option. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. But I wouldn't really say there's cons to being fat. They're like rules that I live by. They're just mine. Like, for one, like, I wear a lot of scarves. So a general rule is I try not to get, like, food on my person. But for two reasons. Because of the scarves. You don't want to be in the middle of a conversation and be like, oh, what's this little bit of taco meat? What were you saying? Like, you don't want to do that. But also, it's because I feel like when a fat person, like, say if you had like pizza sauce on your face, like I feel like if you're an average sized person, someone might be like, oh, you got a little, you know. But when you're heavy, it's like people think I had a slice of pizza and I was eating it like Halle Berry Monsters Ball. I was just like, just make me feel good! And maybe I was! It's none of your fucking business! That's all I'm saying. I feel like, because I feel like there's this like idea that fat people, more specifically like fat women, like we're just sitting at home eating cake and crying. Which is like, I might be eating cake, I'm not crying. Like, do you know how many times I've cried when I'm eating delicious food? Zero. So many times. So many times. But like, I do get teased a lot because of my size, like by adults on the street. Like a lot of times when I go and I get an ice cream cone, not in the summer, like just in my lunch break, whatever. And it's happened to me twice where I'm coming back to work and someone has said loud enough so I can hear, like, oh, I bet that's the best part of her day. And it is. I'm sorry you feel like you can't have ice cream before noon. I do not. Like, I don't get that. I don't get, I mean, that is one thing. That's kind of like an insecurity being projected on another person because they worry about their own size. So they're like, why don't you worry? Why don't you worry? But I feel like the other one is just like things happen. Like people, like guys tweet at me like pictures of Jabba the Hutt, like with my name on it. But it's like, first of all, if you were fat shaming with Jabba the Hutt in 2015, get out of the fat shaming game, bro. You missed the train, you shitty troll. But like, I also just get, you know, people just make fun of me a lot, specific guys like online. I get a lot of like, oh, I'd rather die alone than like be married to her. I got that on like an article I wrote about weddings. A bunch of guys were like, I'd rather die alone than get married to her. Which, this is what's weird to me about that kind of fat shaming when guys do that. That's like, I was walking down the street and you're this guy, you pass me, total stranger, and you just go, just so you know, I don't want to fuck you. I don't want to fuck you, I didn't ask. It's like, lady doth protest too much, sir? I think someone's thinking about fucking me right now. Just saying. But I just feel like part of that is sort of like, you know, I don't care if people I don't know want to have sex with me. I think that's weird. And when you think about it, it's weird to care about this sort of thing. Because it's like weird. It's like you leave your house every day and you're like, how many boners can I create with my body today? Like, that is weird. That's weird. I think it's weird that it seems more sad that I enjoy my life and do things I want and, you know, let myself eat what I want, rather than like, how is that more sad than if I don't do what I want and don't eat what I want, just so someone else can more easily masturbate to my Facebook pics? That's way sadder! That's way sadder! That's what I'm saying. And I don't know, it's just like, if you do, you know, to compare your importance as a human being to like how easily you can give people boners, here's the thing. Don't do that. Okay? Because here's the thing, you are comparing yourself as a dynamic human being, all your different traits that make you you, to literally the well-placed movement of a pant.